Hello and welcome to the new moon card pull, breath and movement. I'll channel a little bit here, see what comes up. So the new moon happening for us in Eastern time zone at 1 o'clock, 1:46-ish tomorrow morning. So up until this point, or up until the new moon in your area, your part of the world, we're releasing right now and allowing the astrology is really allowing for us to, Mercury's retrograde in Scorpio will be conjunct the moon by that new moon along with the sun, so really lighting up and opposing Uranus. There's also a grand cross happening in the sky, and I don't have my chart in front of me, but we're also Persephone, Mary Magdalene, the moon, and Uranus. So Persephone, Mary Magdalene, I can see it in my head, Uranus, and the moon, Mercury, the sun. So we have this beautiful chance of like visiting the depths. If you've never worked with Persephone or Mary Magdalene before, Persephone is really that what is deep and buried that you were told was oh so wrong, things that maybe you don't even have recollection of. They live in the subconscious, but that underworld journey to her, to bring it up, and her being opposite Mary Magdalene. And Mary Magdalene is this really high vibrational love, and she is amazing to work with. And she's the one who says, like, none of these things are bad. We love all and everything. So these things that we deem shadows are not shadows. They're brought to the light because they help us move forward. They help us move into a higher vibration. We accept them. We let them pass without judgment. And then the moon and Uranus is like the rebel, let's shake this energy up. And that's exactly what he's here for. Like, let's shake this energy. But also Uranus is like Kundalini energy. So how can you bring this energy that Persephone is waking up from the depths of you, that Mary Magdalene is loving to pieces, that Uranus is shaking up, and that it's going to be brought to the mind? Revisit, review, revise. Mercury is translating it for you, saying, okay, let's bring this forward. It's okay. So we have all of this going on. The sun to bright is shining that light. The moon has gone inward. And as we go inward, and with all new moons, like, what are you planting? So releasing right up until even after that new moon, we want to make sure that it's coming into the light phase, that we start to plant those seeds really, really deep. And all this going on in Scorpio, of course, is like death, rebirth, transformation. Scorpio can be associated with the 8th house. The 8th house is like that ego death. I know, just because I was born in the 8th house. and it's constant like ego death for rebirth, ego death for rebirth. So let this be like, where am I getting rid of old stories, old beliefs, probably not even yours? Like, get rid of those old systems that don't work now before we start to move forward into Sagittarius season. Will come soon, and that's like fun. It's fire. It's adventurous. It's wisdom seeking, knowledge seeking. And while we're in this wintering season, like we've got this ability to take all that we learned from this Scorpio new moon and allow the wisdom and the knowledge of it to come forth for the next month after this. So, let's see what the cards have to say about releasing and planting things really deep in the depths of your being. And when I think of that, I picture like all the way at the base part of the pelvic bowl, like that's where those seeds are being planted, and that they will start to come forth in like February. All right. Let's see, what else? We got one. Do we have more? All right, so the first one that we get is third eye vision. Soul anchor. I will show you all these in a moment. Rooted breath. Got anything else coming through? Throat truth. That has been coming up a lot. Give us one more. Do we have one more? We do. Okay. So we've got quite the mix here. All right. The first one that we pulled is third eye vision. So see, trust, and know. And this is the Sacred Breath and Movement Oracle. It's my new deck that is in production right now. So I'm super excited. Third eye vision, see, trust, and know. And this card usually, okay. So as you're feeling this energy center in your forehead, some people it helps to tap and just breathe. It's kind of like it's waking up, it's opening up. We're opening up this space so that you can get deeper within. Deeper, as within, so without. So what happens inside is mirrored outside. And it's something to really, remember, I'm feeling. So your third eye also connects to your pineal gland back here. And that's where it just got like this shot of energy. So opening up that third eye, tapping helps. Taking a double inhale, but we're going to aim high with this. So usually when we take a double inhale, we aim like sacral, heart, and exhale. This one's going to aim heart center, third eye, and then exhale out. And you can go as long as you feel called to go. When you feel done, just stop, breathe normal, and sit in that energy. Notice where the energy is moving in the body. Notice what feels like it's energized and what feels like it might need a release. So for some of you, I'm being called to tell you, I want you to breathe into the backside of your heart. Take a big breath. And I want you to aim that breath for in between your shoulder blades and then exhale out. Like there's just this little bit of stagnant energy back there. And for some of you, I'm feeling, am I mirroring right now? I'm not mirroring. Okay, so I'm feeling this energy on the right side of the face kind of lighting up a little bit. And there, right side being the masculine side. And this area that I'm feeling around the face, the jaw, that this is something that, you know, we've kind of like, we've blocked it off. We've blocked off that part of the masculine. We're like, no. So this can be due to past life. It can be to ancestral. It can be to things that happened in your childhood that like you truly don't trust the masculine side of your being. And so I'm going to ask you to just gently move your hand. Give your face a little massage. So I'm doing my right side. Your right side would be this side. I'm not mirroring you guys today. Don't know why. Lately, they have not had me mirror. So you're doing the opposite side from me, but just moving this energy up and out. Up and out. And what I'm getting is this. Letting go, releasing of some toxic masculine energy. And we're seeing a lot of it now. Maybe it's triggering for some of you. But this energy doesn't have to stay with you. There is a divine masculine energy that can come through. And we're going to actually ask it to come through now. So as you release that out, like, let it go, send it back to God Source, Creator, to be transmuted. And then I want you to breathe in, open the crown of your head up towards the sky, and allow yourself to look up in the cosmos as high as you can see. This beautiful golden white light coming down and streaming in through the right side of your head, and you're going to let it melt down through the body. And I'm specifically asking for the right side to come down through right now so that you feel that divine masculine really move through, taking away this feeling in the face and the temple. For some of you, I'm feeling like the back of the head. But really just allowing it to come down, move through. And you can send it out the palm of your hand. So as it comes into your heart, down your arm, and releasing it back to God Source, Creator, to be transmuted. When you feel complete, moving on, we have soul anchor, presence, stillness, and being. And so this being a way of anchoring yourself here, now, this fast-paced world, and being able to anchor your presence in this moment, being able to anchor yourself down so you can drop an anchor from your sit bones, your tailbone, right down through the center of your legs. You can drop anchors from your feet, but I'm going to ask that it be from like the rib cage down. Drop an anchor. Drop an anchor into the earth. So instead of feeling flighty, like we're getting caught up in all this external energy, in our mind's energy, we're dropping this anchor down to keep us present. This anchor can go down into Mama Gaia, and it's tethering you down. For those with a lot of fire and air in their charts, this becomes really important, and I'm one of those, which is why I'm speaking to it. My chart is all fire and air. I have one earth in my chart, and I have like 2 water, and that's it. The rest is fire. I have a stellium in the 8th house, so it's like I love being up and moving. I have to anchor myself down. I have to ground myself constantly, which this soul anchor also goes beautifully with the next card, which is rooted breath. So ground, center, settle. And when we use that rooted breath to really just breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, connecting your breath, because we don't feel grounded. So the deck itself was set up like this is card number 1. And it comes from the grounding and nervous system reset part of the deck. Card number 1 for a reason. If we cannot stay rooted and grounded, if we cannot anchor our nervous systems into safety, there's not much else we can do. It's not safe to go on to inner child or ancestral or healing work, because our nervous system isn't going to take it. It's going to heighten it more, and we're going to feel worse. So combining this, dropping this anchor, this soul anchor, with this rooted, grounded. So we're going to take a connection breath and breathing up the back and down the front. And we're going to keep the inhales and the exhales even. So I always tell people, start with a count of 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, breathe in and out, and try to make it so there's no pause between the inhale and the exhale, or the exhale and the inhale. So this continuous breath, and as you breathe, and picture those roots growing out of your feet, spreading as far and as wide as you need them to, adding to that anchor that you just placed. And those roots, they can go anywhere. They can bubble up over the earth. They can dig down deep, and having them dig down through the layers of soil and anchoring you into the deepest depth of the earth, right near Mama Gaia's core. and keeping you fully grounded. And you can draw up her love, her compassion, her support, her security, but bringing that up into your body. And always remember, you can breathe as fast or as slow, as easy or as forceful as you're being asked to. And when you feel like you've rooted yourself, you feel secure, you've drawn up what you need from Mother Earth, you feel complete, you can come back. We're going to talk a little bit about the next card, which is Throat Truth. And this has come up quite often. And this is another one of the chakra alignment cards. We have the third eye. So the throat, I like to call it the bottleneck. We have all of this energy down here. We have all this energy up here, and then it kind of gets stuck instead of coming out. So with this, voice, express, share. And this comes where we feel like we don't have that ability. Sometimes it also affects our ears. We're like, we can't hear anybody else and we can't listen. Or we can hear, but we're not listening. So are you really listening? Or are you really hearing? How can we mean what we say and say what we mean and not say it mean, I guess? And how can we move the energy in that throat chakra? So we do this. I invite you to hum. Breathing in, and as you're exhaling out, humming that sound out. And you can play with the placement of your tongue as you're doing this. And if your tongue is flat on the roof of your mouth, you're going to feel this more in the front, in the jaw, in the teeth. If you've got the tip of that tongue up behind your front teeth, you are going to wind up feeling it towards the back of your head. You feel it in that pineal gland. Some people even feel it like down the back of the neck and down in between the shoulder blades. So and just allowing the sound to be what it is. Ooh, there's an energy shift. Oh, good job, everybody. So this is a beautiful thing to practice, especially if you're going into a situation or something's coming up where you really do need to voice your opinion, voice your truth, voice your expression. Don't hide it. We hide, we shove down, everything gets jammed, and then we don't feel good. So let it out. Let it out. Practice that. Our last card, which is from the inner child, is color imagination. So your inner child, if you close your eyes, whatever age comes to you in this moment, so bright, creative, and safe. And I think this is beautiful that it comes on the heels of that Throat Truth card, because as children, there was no, oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, There was just truth. We just had truth. We hadn't been conditioned yet. And speaking our truth, like, you're prepared for the consequences, you know? And especially as adults, like, we know the consequences of speaking our truth. As children, we didn't. But this card coming on the heels of it is like this reminder. And this card is beautiful because I want you to breathe in, and as you exhale out, you're breathing in this beautiful rainbow of energy, and breathe with your inner child. You can hold their hands. You can give them a hug. Whatever feels good right now, and let the joy on their face be all. They're joyful to see you in this moment because they know it's time to create together. And I want you to picture this beautiful rainbow of colors going back and forth between the two of you, connecting the two of you, whether, you know, via your heart center, via your solar plexus, your sacral, but allowing this exchange of colors. This, yes, we're connected. We are always connected. We are connected through color. We are connected through energy. We are connected through creativity. And right now, like, those inner children, they need us as much as we need them. They need us to feel safe, secure, loved, nurtured, held. We need them to remind us that we can be creative, we can explore, we can do these things without judgment, regret. We are going back to that maiden mindset of like, there is no boundaries on our creativity, on our voice, on our expression. And so inviting this piece of the inner child, whatever age and stage yours is at, connecting through those colors. Knowing it's time to create together. And this is beautiful for the new moon. What are you going to create? We have been through grounding, being centered, letting go. Opening the voice. Now here's what you need to plant. What are you going to create? What do you want to create? What is the vision? And this go right back to that third eye vision card. If you need to double inhale again, bring that vision up to life. You can even breathe from the sacral to the third eye. You know, breathe down and all the way up. Connect where you need to connect. What is it that you are bringing forth? What is it that is planted so deep that you want to create? When you're ready, write it down, come back, whatever you need. In this moment, you are more than free to sit here longer. I am being conscious of time, so we're just about at a half hour, and I would invite you to just take some time with us tonight, tomorrow, depending on your time zone. Wait for that sliver of a moon to start to come up as you plant those seeds, so that we are in this beginning energy. We are ready to begin. In the meantime, release all of those things we talked about. And if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. If you are looking to get the deck, feel free. It is up on my website, emeralddanceofthesoul.com. And I'm I'm wishing you a beautiful new moon in Scorpio.